Subscribe to the channel in order to supply me with enough horsepower for a final finishing blow against the greatest villain on Earth, Iron Mugulus. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jimothy channel to further increase my horsepower, which correlates directly with my subscriber count. I'm currently at a respectable 69,771 horsepower, but I'm gonna need a bit more if I want to be an official member of the horse community. Thank you. Thank you all for helping me achieve the milestone of 70,211 subscribers. I have converted all of these subscribers into horsepower, and it appears that the Horse Council are now a bit more open to the idea of me entering their ranks. Will I succeed? Only time will tell. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to prevent our collective least favorite Pokemon of all time, Iron Mugulus, from attempting to falsify his identity and gain illegal entry into the headquarters of the Horse Council. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jimothy channel to prevent the beloved grass-type Pokemon Meganium from trying to illegally enter the territory of horses, currently governed by the all-powerful Horse Council. While Meganium does have some similarities with horses, he is clearly more of a dinosaur, and should thus stay within the dinosaur dominion. Thank you for understanding. Don't forget to subscribe to the Jimothy channel so that I can convert these new subscribers into the most valuable resource on Earth, horsepower. YouTube subscribers can be exchanged for horsepower at a 1-to-1 rate. With enough horsepower, I may just be able to infiltrate the totalitarian Horse Council and create sweeping change from within. Thank you. But first, I urge you to subscribe to the channel so I can convert the new subscribers into horsepower and transfer them directly to my good friend Meganium. Meganium would like to reconnect with his old childhood friend Horsey, who has now become an elite status horse amongst the secretive and mysterious Horse Council. Meganium is a dinosaur and lacks the requisite horsepower to enter Horse Nation at the current moment. Let's try and change that together. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel so that we can prevent the fire-type, horse-adjacent Pokemon Ponyta from proposing an all-new law to the Horse Council that would increase the required horsepower needed to enter their territory. This is a ploy to further enhance his political position. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to help us back up Magcargo, our collective favorite Pokemon, in his attempt to claim a rightful seat on the Horse Council. Since Magcargo does in fact learn the move High Horsepower, he has put forth the argument that he is a horse and deserves a place among his own kind. Is this valid? Only time will tell. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to earn yourself a ticket to the initiation ceremony for Magcargo, who after a long and arduous legal process has just been accepted as an official member of the Horse Council. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to assist Magcargo, who has recently transformed into a horse and joined the mysterious Horse Council. Magcargo is very nervous that fellow council member and water-type Pokemon Horsey will utilize a water-type attack against him, instantly vaporizing him. This would advance Horsey's political position. Click the subscribe button immediately to ensure that this never happens. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to help us provide Magcargo with some important equipment. If we can somehow get Magcargo a focus sash, he will have a solid line of defense against any incoming water-type attack from Horsey, who is plotting to erase him from his new position at the Horse Council. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to help Magcargo in his effort to reform the tyrannical and exploitative power structure of the Horse Council and its monopoly on horse-adjacent affairs. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that the Horse Council can reach some sort of compromise. There has been a schism within the elite institution, and if we don't negotiate a treaty soon, a civil war might ensue. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that we can urgently put an end to the currently ongoing Horse Council civil war. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to help us investigate a newfound discovery about Horsey's former position on the Horse Council, which is now split into two factions, following the recent declaration of civil war. Horsey has received funding and public support from the past paradox form of Gholdengo himself, Old Money, a powerful business mogul and CEO of the Gholdengo Investments Company. Could Horsey have secret ties to this elite inner circle? Perhaps. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to help us rally more support for the Magcargo Alliance, who are currently at a disadvantage in the Horse Council civil war. All of these Jimothy non-subscribers pictured here are currently being shunned by the greater community for refusing to show their support in this trying time. Don't be like them. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to ensure safe passage for the Linoon Legion, a new ally to the Magcargo Alliance in the ongoing Horse Council civil war. Magcargo himself has publicly denounced all Jimothy non-subscribers for their concerning lack of action in this ongoing conflict. Don't be like them. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to ensure that enough horsepower is transferred to Magcargo for his upcoming battle in the Horse Council Civil War. Every new subscriber on this video will grant Magcargo 1 point of horsepower. Thank you. We have received an impressive 208 new subscribers on my recent video, and as promised, I have promptly converted these subscribers into horsepower at the current 1-to-1 exchange rate. This horsepower was then sent directly to Magcargo. With the Horse Council Civil War reaching its breaking point, Magcargo is well prepared for the horrors to come. Will it be enough? The only way to find out is by subscribing to Jimothy Cool. Thank you. A quick thank you to all new subscribers on my most recent upload. These 117 new subscribers have been stored in my subscriber vault to be converted into horsepower at a later date. Concealing the amount of net horsepower we have on hand is going to be a smart tactic for a competitive advantage, which will assist Magcargo in the Horse Council Civil War. Subscribe to the channel so that we can add to our reserves and ensure victory on the battlefield. Thank you. The inaction of Jimothy non-subscribers has become a worldwide crisis. Subscribe to the Jimothy Cool channel urgently to prevent the Pokemon Seadra from transforming into his horse form and turning into an unstoppable agent of pure evil. The fate of our world lies in your hands. Thank you. Since Smeagol is able to learn the move High Horsepower, Smeagol has put forth the claim that he is in fact a horse. Many horse purists have denied this claim, labeling it absurd. And in this already tumultuous political landscape, introducing a new horse into the equation might just shake the very foundations of our world. Subscribe to the channel so that we can gather the Horse Tribunal and settle this matter once and for all. Thank you. The Horse Tribunal has determined that just because Smeagol can learn the move High Horsepower, he is clearly a dog and not a horse. Smeagol is furious and has not backed down from his claim. Subscribe to the channel to help us end this madness as quickly as we can, so as not to escalate this tumultuous situation any further. Thank you. It's come to the attention of certain key figures in horse society that Rhydon is able to learn the move High Horsepower, which raises certain questions about his status as a horse. Rhydon is not actually interested in joining the Horse Council or being known as a horse, but he has taken this matter to court anyway as a strategic move. Subscribe to the channel to help us learn more about Rhydon's intriguing motivations. Thank you. It has recently come to light, thanks to investigative journalist Flygon HG, that the supposed horse Pokemon Spectria doesn't even learn the move High Horsepower. The very definition of what it means to be a horse is bursting apart at the seams. With Rhydon's horse status recently being granted, Magcargo learning High Horsepower, and even Snorlax having a claim, while Spectria has been ousted, horse society is in complete disarray. Subscribe to the channel so that we can set clearly defined horse criteria and avoid all of these legal loopholes and absurdities once and for all. Thank you. In the recent horse mania brought upon by newly anointed horse Rhydon, the Dark-type Pokemon Crocodile has stepped up to let the world know that he too can learn the move High Horsepower, and may also be a horse. However, a recent law was passed denying any claim to horsehood based purely on access to the move High Horsepower. Crocodile is merely trying to improve his social mobility with this horse claim. Subscribe to the channel so that we can be prepared for any other legal loopholes that this creative crocodile might employ. Thank you. The Horse Council Civil War has reached its boiling point. Both sides have marched forth towards the Trident, where Magcargo and Horsey will now face off for a 1v1 melee. The fate of our world as we know it rests on the outcome of this battle. Regardless of which side you support, please subscribe to the Jimothy Cool channel so that we may see a swift end to this horrible situation. Thank you. Reports have indicated that Horsey has used the move Bubble Beam as a first strike against Magcargo in their 1v1 battle at the Trident. It is not known what happened next. Urgently subscribe to the channel so that we may uncover the earth-shattering results of the most important battle in our collective lifetimes. Thank you. Whilst much of the world's population are eagerly awaiting the results of the Magcargo vs Horsey 1v1 battle, Iron Mugulus and his cohorts have taken this opportunity to expand their zone of control. Iron Mugulus has now claimed what was once Horsey's territory for himself, and may or may not be attempting to develop a new headquarters here. The inaction of Jimothy Cool non-subscribers is primarily to blame for this. Subscribe to the channel so that we may address this situation quickly. Thank you. It has been revealed by trusted sources that Magcargo was victorious in the Battle of the Trident, but nobody knows how he did it. He was up against Horsey, on the receiving end of a frightening bubble beam, which is ×4 super effective. Subscribe to the channel so that we can gather further insight into how exactly Magcargo survived this melee and came out on top, and what exactly he plans to do next. Thank you. It has been revealed to the public exactly how Magcargo was victorious against Horsey in their 1v1. Not a moment before being struck by the life-threatening bubble beam, Magcargo equipped a mysterious piece of red headwear. This activated Magcargo's ultimate transformation, Magcargo Horse Prime, which has the ability Dry Skin, granting a water immunity. Magcargo then utilized the move High Horsepower for a quick one-hit KO. Magcargo's new status as Chief Horse is undeniable after winning the crown at the Trident. But will he turn out to be an effective politician? Only time will tell. Thank you. But first, an update regarding Magcargo's monarchy. It seems the realm is now at peace, with a level-headed individual like this running things at a snail's pace, and I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. Subscribe to the channel so that we may maintain peace and prosperity throughout the known world at this time. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that we can prevent the normal type Pokemon Smeargle from making a claim for the High Horse throne. Smeargle is still furious about the fact that he is not considered to be a horse, even though he can learn the move High Horsepower. Thank you. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to prevent Quagsire's conquest from going beyond the point of no return. Thank you. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to ensure that Quagsire and Magcargo reach a peaceful compromise to their currently ongoing conflict. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel to celebrate the newfound peace brought upon by Quagsire and Magcargo forming a tactical alliance. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel so that we may allow Typhlosion safe passage into the capital. He has important business there. Thank you. Like this video and subscribe to the channel urgently so that Typhlosion may broker a peace agreement with Magcargo following his conquest of the known world. Thank you. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to shield yourself from the coming conflict between Typhlosion and Magcargo. Thank you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to prevent Chargerbug from making any more charged comments towards Magcargo, his greatest rival. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to alert Magcargo of some potential Typhlosion subterfuge. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel to ensure that Magcargo is able to pay off the trillions in debt that he owes to Furret. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel to ensure that Magcargo can secure funding from his old friend Squavit to pay off his trillions in debt that he owes to Furret. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel so that we can prevent Iron Mugulus from attempting to garrison troops outside the border of Horse Nation. This can only spell disaster for everyone involved. Thank you. The popular, restricted legendary, and famous high-ranking elite within the Horse Council, Calyrex Ice Rider, is currently facing some challenges in his life. This unfortunate horse appears to have a body made purely out of ice. Because of this, he is often extremely cold, which is not only uncomfortable, but it has a serious negative impact on his speed stat, which is an unimpressive base 50. Calyrex Ice Rider is a laughingstock amongst other horses as a result. Luckily, the Horse Council themselves have stepped in to solve this problem. The all-new Horse Council hoodie not only provides warmth, it is appropriately horse-themed, which is very important in modern fashion. The Horse Council hoodie and t-shirt are now available on jimothycool.com until the end of December. So stop horsing around and pick up your very own Horse Council-themed clothing today. Thank you. The high-ranking Horse Council elite, Calyrex Ice Rider, has now earned the respect and devotion of horses across the entire world, ever since he put on this immaculate Horse Council hoodie. Check out jimothycool.com and pick up some excellent Horse Council merchandise of your own to earn the respect of your peers. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel so that we can finally see who was victorious in the Horse Council election. Thank you. It appears that Magcargo was victorious in the Horse Council election, with a landslide 99.9% majority vote. His opposition, Horsey, only received a single vote. What will his first course of action be upon his return to power? Only subscribing to the channel can reveal the answer. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel so that we can authorize a diplomatic meeting between Magcargo and the newly elected President Primeape. Thank you. The Pokemon Muck is not considered a horse, as far as we know. Subscribe to the channel very quickly. I am dangerously close to achieving 90,000 subscribers, and when I do, it is rumored that the Pokemon Muck will finally be able to achieve his dream of transforming into a horse. Please help him. Thank you. Thank you all for helping me achieve the milestone of 90,000 subscribers. Thanks to you, the Pokemon Muck has finally achieved his lifelong dream of transforming into a horse. His speed stat has now increased significantly. How will this affect our lives moving forward? Only Jimothy cool subscribers may have such information illuminated to them. Thank you. And of course we have Magcargo, one of the most beautiful creatures ever designed, even outside of the Pokemon franchise. Just a beautiful imaginative, it's a snail made of lava with a rock as a shell. It's genius, it's flavorful. How can you not like this? And competitively it's outstanding. It is breaking records as we speak. Dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil.